Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today, that might be loud, we are doing, a spoiler, you probably would know by the title, a Zero Escape character tier list. If you're new here, hello, my name is Aiden. I have played through 999 and VLR. I have not played through whatever the last game is. So we'll change... wait, how do I... Add row below. Here we go. Don't know. I will not judge characters I don't know. But yeah, if you're new here, welcome. I've played the first two games. You can find the full playthroughs on the channel, plus reviews. I have a pretty positive opinion of them. And yeah, I just thought this might be fun since we finished VLR, and it'll be a little bit since we start the final game. So this seemed like a kind of a fun activity. Tier listing is it's entertaining. That being said, I played 999 probably around a year ago, so I'm a little bit more fuzzy on the characters. While VLR will have a recency bias. But first, let's get rid of characters I don't know. It's kind of obvious because they're just in a totally different art style. Doji. And you. And you, and you. Perfect. Okay, so how do we start this? And then, again, just warning, this is just my opinion. Again, I played through them. I enjoyed them. I think it's a good series. So yeah. Fair warning. We'll just go in order. So we got Ace. Also spoilers, obviously, since we'll be talking about the characters a little bit. Ace. Where would Ace go? Obviously the main, I guess kind of the main antagonist in 999, though I guess you can call him a split one. I liked him. You kind of have to count him as two characters because there's the first half and then there's the evil half. The first half he had a weird, not a weird, a kind of a corny but cool dad vibe, and I kind of enjoyed him. And I was definitely aiming to partner up with him, though you don't have much opportunities to do that at the beginning, at least. His evil routine was a little too evil for me. But I do like his personality. I like how he gets pretty bold and just stabs everyone successfully too. And as we saw in 999, a lot of the endings ended with his success. So he is a good villain. I think right now it's C or B. I can just leave him in the middle and see how I feel about everyone else, though. We'll adjust it as needed. Birdman, who cares? I don't think anyone is really a fan of him. I don't know if he gets any. I mean, he doesn't get literally any development, besides reading about him a bit. So, later in the game. So I honestly don't care. And he's a bad person too. Alice. Oh, if you watch my VLR playthrough, you know I like her a lot. She was actually my favorite girl at the beginning, just because her drip is amazing. The only negative to Alice is that she kind of did tilt me in my playthrough when we were doing the rightmost route stuff, where she kills you and stuff. I got legitimately pissed. I don't know. She's a cool character. The math genius, the big bait, the big mummy bait thing. And she's hot. I mean, she's definitely at least A tier, maybe S tier. I kind of want to leave S for my favorite male and female character from each of the games, maybe, or just the creme de la crop, or best character from each game is actually better. So she's not my favorite, but she's my second favorite girl from VLR. Clover, both of the Clovers. I've been thinking about this a little bit, and I do think I actually enjoy the Clover from 999 a little more than VLR. I remember the VL. Like, you can say Clover's kind of annoying in both games. I feel like she's a little less annoying than VLR. And the main point of Clover that I like is I do find her like really funny with her. She has like some good jokes, and she had a lot of good banter with Seven. While she didn't have as good as a banter partner, though, like the pantry stuff was funny. Yeah, I just enjoy Clover a little more in 999. Plus, she has that like really cool accent and thing, right? Um, but yeah, she is funny, but I don't really care about her. She is a little dripped out in VLR, but I'll be honest, OG Clover, a little more poofier. I I enjoy the poofs. So for now, Clover is above Clover. Also, like for like tier lists, like leftmost is more. So like if it's like this, I like Ace more than Clover. Yeah, but besides her being funny and cute and annoying, I don't really like care too much about Clover, to be honest. I don't know if I like her more than Ace. Honestly, they're like similar to me. Maybe Clover's slightly better than Ace, just cause like I enjoy Ace, but his evil side's a little too melodramatic for me. Ah, then we got my boy Dio. Dude, I love this guy because he's so. I don't know. It just feels like he's so stupid, man. I mean, like, it is technically so he is the main antagonist of VLR, though you could say that he's kind of not because it's all part of the plan. But dude, I fucking love this guy. Like Ace, he's comically evil, but like I think that's more on purpose. He's like such a goofball. He makes like the worst plays. He auto betrays every time, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, don't worry about that. You know, you guys would do it too." It's just like a horrible play. Like I guess he technically doesn't care if he dies, if he has to, but like he just like can like almost never win. He's just so bad at the game. But like just his but just that like he's just a very entertaining character, and he's dripped out. I do enjoy the circus drip. I don't know, man. I kind of love Dio just because he's so funny. Like at the beginning, you're like, okay, he seems like an asshole, but like maybe there's a bit more to him, and there is more to him, but he's still just like an asshole. So I don't know. I low key like Dio a lot. I kind of want to put him like that low A because he is kind of annoying still, but I don't know. He's a funny guy. Akane. Akane's cool. I'm trying to think. I like her more than Clover for sure. Um, like Clover, she's very funny, different type of humor. I loved her like little monologue she went on in 999, um, about some like little lessons, either history or weird science stuff. Um, she's pretty adorable. Too bad they don't have like a thing for older Akane, but I guess it's fine. Cause she is kind of like a completely different character in VLR. Um yeah, I mean I think she was a good love interest. There's a lot of suspicion on her. I feel like they put and which is like right, but also like I sussed her more than I probably should for some of the stuff. I don't know where I'd put her though. I'm gonna just put her top of B, though I might move her to like lower A. I feel like I liked her more than Dio, but Dio's such a meme. I'm just gonna leave her there for now. Again, we can switch stuff up later. Then we got Junpei, the OG protagonist. Honestly, like kind of a lot like Sigma. I feel like Sigma and Junpei had a very similar vibe. Though Junpei's maybe a little wittier, a little more cringe with his freaking. I will still never like honestly the thing when I think of Junpei, the thing I think of most is when he's cornering Ace in the safe route, and he's like picking the wax out of his ears, leaning on a pillar and acting all smug. It was so cringy for me. He has those moments which I kind of dislike, but I do think he's a enjoyable protagonist for the most part. I don't know. I feel like it's freaking like I want to put people above Dio, but I like Dio, man. Maybe this is better. I do like Junpei a bit more than do I? I don't know. I guess it's also just you spend the most time with Junpei, so you do know him better. It's kind of crazy to keep Alice up there, but dude, it's called the hotness and drip carries her. Okay, I can't say no. Okay, for now we'll leave it like that. Oh man, he's something like this maybe. For now, okay. This, oh man, I'm feeling bad about this. All right, K. K is interesting. He's mysterious. I had fun thinking about what he is, if he's a robot or not. The super logical type for the most part. The face reveal was kind of cool, though confusing. Probably most iconic casing. Also with the when he was riding on the ride and he looked really derpy. I enjoy K. He's entertaining. I don't particularly like him that much. I think I liked him a bit more than Clover, but I think I'll just keep him at C tier. Lotus. Ooh. I like Lotus a lot. I never figured out if was Lotus had the same voice actor as Alice. Let me look that up real fast actually, because they had a very similar voice and my senses were tingling, but I wasn't sure. So Beery. Me back? Okay, so she's actually not Alice's voice actor. Yeah. They're different people, which is surprising. I was actually like pretty sure. But yeah, anyways. I do love Lotus. For me, like Lotus and Alice are like kind of comparable. I do feel like maybe Lotus is a little less light because she's kind of more annoying. But I liked her. Like I also thought she was annoying at the beginning, but she really grew on me, and her chemistry with Seven was really hilarious. And she's also hot. So yeah, she's actually my favorite female character from 999. So maybe she should go S? If not, then she's A. Did I like her more than Alice? It's hard, again, it's kind of hard to remember. I did like her a lot. And again, similar character. For now, I'm putting her like here. Because they're like samesies. Okay. Luna, if you watch my playthrough, I fucking love Luna. I will say the one weakness of her is I don't really like her character design. Her hair is very old school nursey, which I don't like. But Luna is awesome, man. She's wholesome. I did call her robot thing like really early on, but still it was a very satisfying reveal. I just really loved her, and her connection with Sigma was great. My favorite couple, if they could be a couple. I absolutely love Luna. I almost freaking cried when she died at the end of her route. She's great. She actually might just be my favorite character so far. Also hilarious that they're playing her song, her death song right now. So, good timing, I guess. I guess it was a good thing we paused to look for the voice actress to get to this song. But yeah, Luna's goated for me. I'll fight you. I'll fight you if you don't think Luna's at least like A tier. Fi is really cool too. Maybe it's a little insult to say that Alice is better than Fi, because Fi also had very good chemistry with Sigma. She's very entertaining. I will say, the directors of these games, assuming they're the same directors, really do make fun characters with the jokes and stuff. Am I really putting Fi below Alice just because Alice is hot? I kind of feel like that's just BM. Luna and, or not Luna, Alice and Lotus need to stay together because they're like the same character to me. Phi is cool. I do like that. Phi is a really cool character. Um, and another good love interest for Sigma. You could probably argue better, but I'm just a big Luna fan, so I'm fine with that. Quark. Honestly, I don't care about Quark, man. He's like almost a nothing character. Sadly, he's definitely not as bad as this, which makes you want to put him here and just leave D just for this guy because he's literally just like the worst. But I don't know. Quark, he's cute. I remember at the beginning of the series, I was a little sus of him, like with the conflict between him and Dio and who could betray. But once that conflict is solved, and like once you get like maybe like a fourth into the whole story, you realize that Quark's literally just a good kid. And then that's just his character. He's a good kid. He taps out for most of the game in the latter half, besides some routes. He had like a cool his cool scene was him almost radical nining himself. I will say with him waking up for both the true route and his route was kind of cool, just because he's been like a nothing character for most of the game at that point. But I just don't really care about him. He's cute. His design's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. Santa, aka Mastermind from 999 and second antagonist with a very low quality picture. Where would I put Santa? Like I liked Santa. His backstory is tragic. I understood his plan. At least I understood the objective and how it worked, kind of. It was still a little confusing, which is just comes with the territory of the series. I would say that I think 999 confused me more. Probably just because VLR, you've experienced 999, so you have more of a grasp on things. I do like his personality. Little edgy, little mysterious. Didn't really suss him. No, why am I lying? Sorry, I'm fuzzy. I remember, like, really early on in 999, my two suspects were literally Ace and Santa, so we're pretty right on there. I don't know. He's a good character. I didn't really love him though. Maybe something like this. Something like this. Man, Akane would be like... Yeah, for now I guess that's fine. 7! Okay, there's my favorite character from 999. 7 is just so awesome. Like, when he's first introduced, I don't know, for some reason, like, just the look of him and his character design, not too dripped out. I didn't have that high expectations for liking him, but I fucking love this man, dude. He's such a cool character. Like I said before, he has very good chemistry with everyone. Like him and Lotus is awesome. Also best couple, by the way. In 999. So I think Luna Sigma beats that, but it's just that Luna's so goated. But yeah, him and Clover is also really funny. Their mini rivalry. He's also super wholesome. I just loved 7. I thought he was great. His amnesia thing was interesting, kind of. Didn't love it, but I thought it was good enough. But yeah, 7's just great. I love 7. I think I like Luna a little more, but that might also be recency bias. No, I think I just like Luna the best. But yeah, 7's my king of 999 for sure. Sigma. I do like Sigma more than Junpei, I think. Oh, I don't know, man. There's too many characters. Sigma over Junpei. I have too many A characters. I need to round this shit down a bit. Dio needs to get demoted. Something like this. I do like Sigma more than Junpei though. Again, maybe recency bias and how much time we spent on with him. He's very similar to Junpei with his like bad jokes. He's a little more perverted than Junpei, which was kind of funny. I thought it was funny anyways. Again, goated relationship. Well, I mean, Junpei's and Akane's relationship was good too, but I did enjoy. I mean, even which is kind of weird. I did enjoy a Sigma Luna, even though they're not even the main couple. But whatever. Um, the reveal about Sigma's identity was a little cooler than Junpei's reveal about, I don't know, his connection stuff, whatever, which I don't even really remember. I don't think 5 should be this high. Maybe something like this. Oh god. I don't know. I think I just feel bad for putting Alice and Lotus that high. It's the hotness factor. I know it's the hotness factor, but it's also their... I do legitimately like their characters a lot. And since they're so similar in characters, it's just maybe the type of character I like. I feel like that's fine. Snake. Mr. Snake. I don't like Snake that much. Which I remember a commenter when I was playing 999 said Snake was his favorite character. I don't know. I get his motivations. He had a really cool scene with in the whatever the Ace burning up ending thing. The whole mystery around his death was pretty fun to think about. But I don't know. Like personality wise, I didn't really care about him. He's definitely better than Quark. He's probably top of C tier, to be honest. Him or Tay. They're both like similar ranked. I think he's probably better than this Clover. Slightly. It's hard to say though. We'll leave it for now and do final adjustments later. Then we got old Junpei. I like old Junpei. I think he has to be like high B. He's very funny. Also, like Junpei hasn't lost his comedic value. His motivation, like as a character, he was a little more stale just because once you learn it's Junpei, you're like, oh, I get it. And you know, his whole motivation was to save Quark. Like I get it, but it's just not as interesting as some of the other characters. He's probably like B tier. Though maybe on the higher, no, I think lower half B tier. I liked he had some cool moments. Him beating up Dio was funny. Him sacrificing his life to save Quark. Or just to like bring Quark through the door was cool. Like he definitely has some cool stuff, but yeah, he's just not up there. Up at the top. So let's rearrange the list before we give our final takes. S tier's perfect. D tier's perfect. C tier, it's a little hard for me. I really like don't care about Snake. Like we guessed that he was alive and stuff so early on, but he's better than Quark because Quark's like a nothing character. Put him next to his future sister. Probably like this honestly. I like this. Maybe he deserves to be above K. That's debatable, I will admit, but for now I think C tier's fine. These two lanes though, this is the one that's giving me making me nervous. I like Alice, Lotus on top. The queens, I'll put them there. Sigma, maybe it's something like this. I like Fi a lot, but if you look at it in a bigger picture, she is like, I do like Alice and Luna more, so so I'm fine with putting her there, even though she does have good chemistry with Sigma and she is a fun character to follow. Nice puns. I think I'll give Junpei a little more credit. I like A tier. A tier is nice. I like Sigma more than Junpei too. So that looks good. B tier, what is Dio with the front? Dude, I love Dio. I'm sorry. He's an asshole. Like, I don't like him as a person, but he's fucking hilarious. I wish there was a bit more backstory in him. Like, how did he mess up his placement in the organization because of a relationship with a girl? I guess we'll never know. But yeah, Dio supremacy. This is all like I think Akane is definitely the second place. These four can be switched around. I don't care about them as much. Um, maybe something like this. So this maybe? Yeah. I mean, Clover's acting was so good. And the stuff with Seven was so good. I don't know, these are comparable. Like, Santa's a cool villain. I was at, yeah. We'll do something like this. I think this is good. So yeah, let's go over final review. Don't know these guys, can't really judge. That kind of looks like Phi. Which made sense because I feel like the next game is a sequel, maybe, just because of how it left off. Though 999 left off kind of like that too. But this also looks like Sigma, so it would make sense with the plan in action. Don't know any of these characters. The doggy looks funny. She looks hot. Moving on. Bird Nest. There's no Bird Nest fans out there. He's literally a nothing character. If he has development, maybe it's in like other forms of media of the game, but like literally who cares? He's just there to die. K I liked. Funny, enjoyable, interesting to vote against, etc. Mysterious in a good way. Snake was cool. He had some cool moments. Didn't love him. This Clover just felt like a worse version of 999 Clover, and I don't care about Quark at all. Ace was a cool villain, though I didn't like. I liked him more when he's pretending to be a good person. Tenmi older Junpei or Tenmi OG is fine. Just I don't know. He's a cool old dude, but not that cool. Santa was fine. I don't know. Superior Clover. Akane was funny. Good relationship, whatever. Dio gets the meme king of B tier. Queen's reign there. Luna's best girl. Also, always picking ally like me. I always chose ally too until I had to choose betray. I appreciated the positivity. And Seven's also goated. There you go. There's my tier list. Is it controversial? I have no idea because I don't really know the community. I assume it might be, but hey, what can I say? My tastes are unique. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't subbed, consider subbing. You know, again, VLR 999 full playthroughs with reviews on the channel. Eventually we'll play the third game. Probably take a pretty long break from that too. I might make an escape tier list, though it's a little harder because I don't really remember them all, so it might be a little weird. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know, if you have your opinions on characters, what do you think of the tier list? What would you put your favorite characters, or what's your least favorite, etc., etc. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. And thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you around. Bye!